But anyway, let's move the happy meter up just a tad. Have you ever been, now I know this has not happened to anybody here, but for me personally, have you ever been going to a place a long time, and I mean, all my life, I was always the youngest one there. And then one day you wake up and you're the oldest. I don't know where the 40, 50 years in between went. God, I just don't know. But it does happen. So this is called a bad boy look. It says, I was sitting at the bar, as I sometimes often do, pondering the late night crowd, sipping on a brew. And that's when it hit me. I noticed an alarming trend. And the more that I noticed it, it bothered me no end. There were all these young cowboy tops, and they were standing all about, and they had 3 days worth of whiskers and their shirt tails hanging out. Except for where the buckle was, that part was tucked inside. It's like they couldn't finish getting dressed. Ain't they got no pride? So I turned to the lady next to me. I said, excuse me, ma'am, can I ask you a question? She said, I'll answer if I can. I said, what's with all these fellas? They seem to be in disarray. But the women seem to flock to them like hungry horses head for hay. She said, oh, that's the bad boy look. Yeah, it drives the young gals crazy. I took another gander. I said, but it just looks like they're lazy. She said, even though they trim it, their face has to look unshaven. And with every sideways glance, they're saying, I'm me, just misbehaving. She said, it takes a lot of work to get that unkempt look just right. I said, that just got out of bed look with them jeans that fit too tight. She said, it's really in the attitude that gets the women going. It's got to say, I just don't care. The ladies love not knowing. But then I noticed something else. They don't even comb their hair. I said, good Lord Almighty, don't these fellas even care? She said, of course they do. It's supposed to look that way. They even put in gel just to make it stay. Well, I figured, I should give this bad boy look a try. It couldn't hurt, and you never know, the wife might like it by and by. But I noticed there's a keg where my six-pack once had been. And when I moosed my hair, oh Lord, how it had thinned. But then I figured, what the heck, let's give this thing a try. It might kickstart some romance, get some sparks to fly. So I got myself all slickered up, and I snuck up behind the missus, and I snuggled up real close to her while she was doing dishes. And I said in my most manly voice, hello, darling, what you doing? She turned on me with an icy glare. I could feel the temperature cooling. She said, don't be coming up behind me with that nasty little stubble. You look like you've been in the barn or rolling in the rubble. And tuck that shirt back in your pants and go and comb your hair. She was acting real perplexed. She was giving me the stare. And then she said, what's wrong with you? What in the world do you think you're doing? I said, I'm being sexy just for you. It's romance I'm pursuing. She said, let me tell you what sexy is, just so you'll understand. It's a man who cleans the kitchen and lends a helping hand. It's a man who picks the kids up so I got time to go to the store and then helps me with the groceries when I come walking through the door. So go shave your face and comb your hair and go back to being you. And you might find out what sexy is before the night is through. Thank you very much. That's a good one. I wrote that one for my wife. Another poem written from a true story. I'm just kidding, honey. I'm just kidding. I just kind of want to change it up.